This is really weird. Hello? Okay, I need to see if anyone can hear me yet. Can anyone hear me? Hello? Awesome. Yay, people can hear me. Okay, when I say boo, type boo, so I know if people can actually hear me. But yay! Okay, so that means there's not a massive delay. So we're finally on. Thank you very much, Cody, and the rest of you guys for your help helping me set this up. I can take these off then, because the only reason these are on is because when I realised that the reason why my microphone wasn't working is because I've had this one plugged in. So the settings on my laptop were still looking for this instead of the one that's built into my laptop. Which in a way is good because it shows my laptop knows what it's doing, but I don't know what I'm doing, so the laptop has to try and make up for that, and it's not making up for that. So yeah, if anyone has any questions or any song requests or anything like that, I can do any of that. I'm just like, well, I'm in one of those moods where it's like, I don't know how to explain it. If any of you guys have any jobs where you kind of where you have a lot of responsibility, like at my job, the fire alarm went off the other day and I didn't know how to turn it off, and then when it finally actually turned off, you're just kind of in a state of like, I don't know what to do with myself, and that's what I'm in right now. Oh, I've got a question and a request for a song to try and do if I can do it. Let me try and organise this chat a little bit so I can read it better. I'll just be one sec. Because I have to have myself up on one page and then this. Okay, the question I've got is, how did I meet Livy? Which I'm guessing is Olivia, but I just call her Ollie Bomb still because I don't know, I'm still a fangirl. I think she messaged me first. We didn't have a mutual friend, but we both knew the same girl, and just kind of, you know, when the internet just works in a weird way. It's like you just kind of come up as like a mutual friend together. And then she was trying to get back into photography, so she asked if she could take some pictures of me, with me being like a YouTube musician, and she was quite new to YouTube at the time. It was like a year and a half ago, I think, so not last summer but the summer before that we first met. So she took some pictures of me and made a video about it that's still on her channel. So if you go on Ollie Bomb YouTube, it'll be taking photos with Lizzie Tupman or something like that, and that's actually the first time we ever met. And then we met up again for coffee because she just messaged me like, are you in town? And I was like, unfortunately I'm always in town. So we just met. So yeah, I'm gonna have a quick look I'm gonna try sharing this live stream on my YouTube, see if that works, and then I'm gonna see if I can find some chords for Adam's song, because I've had that requested a few times and I'm not that keen on the song, but I think I'm gonna try it anyway. Okay, let me see if I can share this. Is the chat and everything still working? Can't tell if it's still working, it's really slow. Yeah, awesome. How's Connor doing? Connor's doing good. He's actually playing a gig in London tonight with his band Guilt Trip. If you haven't heard his band Guilt Trip, it's a hardcore band, and Connor's my boyfriend, if you don't know who Connor is as well, by the way. He's doing a gig and they're about to release an album really soon, and it's really cool. Let me try sharing this. If it doesn't work, then I'm giving up. Not on the live stream, but I'm giving up on trying to share it because YouTube did not help me today at all. Oh dear. Oh, went high school with him. Yeah, that's cool. He always sees people in town that he knows and just points out loads of people. I don't know anyone. Just in general. I don't know people. It's very unfortunate. My face. It's just feeling strange. I've got 2 giant zits that you won't be able to see, but it's been bothering me all day. This is my setup, by the way. I've got the guitar here. This is my mic stand. And this is where I've been recording. Or trying to record, anyway. And it's actually, I don't know where a lot of you guys are from. Leave a comment. Well, it's kind of like a chat thing, innit? I think it's still comments though. Leave a comment where you're from. Yeah, I'm sure people have a lot of stories about Connor. He's more outgoing than me. We'll put it that way. Favourite guitar company, like brand or something maybe. Ooh, Texas, England and America. That's crazy. Oh yeah, I was going to say which state, but you've already told me it's Texas. Northwest. I'm from Northwest as well. Montana in America. That's cool. Argentina, Ireland. Seems more people here now. Oh, 8 people, that's cool. Favourite vegan meal that I make? I kind of just slam stuff together, because when you're a vegan you don't have to worry about whether it's raw or not, really. Do you know what I mean? So anything with mushrooms in. I just went to an Indian place and I had mushroom puree, which was kind of like mushrooms in some kind of curry, but it wasn't like thick, if you get me. What do I like to make? I usually make noodles I usually just use ramen noodles, but I've used udon noodles as well. And then I fry up some mushrooms and steam some broccoli. And then add soy sauce and sriracha to it all, and that's all really, really nice. Yeah, I've only been vegan for like 6 months. It's cool that you guys are vegan as well. Some of you guys. Line, is that where someone's from? I don't even know. Oh, Ashton under Line. Yeah, because you're the guy that's went to the same school as Connor. What's your full name? I'll tell him that you're here, even though he probably knows anyway. Ireland. I've already said Ireland. Favourite Green Day song? My favourite Green Day song is Jesus of Suburbia, because it's like my favourite song of all time. Let me see if I can get the guitar out for some background noise. I'm really paranoid about the audio now. I'm like, Hayden Hamilton, cool. I'll let him know you said hi. Random veggies, salads, tofu, meat substitutes. Yeah, I go to... Wait, where did you say you were from? Texas, I think. There's a lot of places in... There's probably some places in Texas too. I've never been. I'm really uncultured. But there's a lot of places in Manchester now. Like vegan burger places and vegan... whatever the word is. Like earthy foods kind of thing. There's a lot of healthy ones, and then there's like burger and junk food places. Sippy noises. Sippy noise. Oh, now there's more people here. I'm just saying thanks again for your patience. Trying to help me out when my audio wasn't working and stuff. I was like ready to flip. I'm really trying not to swear and stuff. Is it hard being vegan? It was at first. I tried to transition into it because sometimes I think I'm a lot better willpowered than I am. So I've been vegetarian for 5 years, and I was I don't think I ate that much cheese and egg, to be honest. So with being vegetarian, you're almost vegan anyway. About 6 months ago, I started watching. I didn't go vegan because I immediately saw the like cruel videos about like eggs and dairy. I went vegan because I saw like the healthy videos and like the diet tips and stuff like that. So I think I started having more of the food before I fully went vegan. Like Freely the banana girl, I started buying more bananas and a lot more fruit and stuff. And then I said, right, I'm still, when I go out like with my friends and get coffee and like go to restaurants and stuff like that, I'm still gonna just be vegetarian because in England everything has cheese. Like it's impossible. The shop that I work at, I think I can say on a live stream that I work at Starbucks without getting like sued or whatever. But the vegetarian options were a mozzarella cheese panini, a triple cheese toasty, a cheese and mushroom croissant, and a cheese and marmite panini. They're the vegetarian options. So like it has to be cheese. So I started just getting everything vegan for inside my house. Like I wouldn't eat anything with real cheese at home because I could just use the fake cheese made out of coconut milk I usually have. But I'd still eat vegetarian outside of the house. And then after about 2 months, I was like, I don't really need to go out to these places that don't have any good options for me. Oh no, I just nearly knocked over my guitar. I need to scroll down. Natural grocery stores that don't sell meat products. We have one in Manchester, I think, and it's called Unicorn Groceries, and it's actually really cool. I've been there like twice, and I get my chopped dates from there to have like porridge with, and they're actually really sweet. If anyone hasn't eaten dates yet, you need to, because it's a fruit and it's really good for you, but it literally just tastes like caramel. It's like chewy, like toffee. It's crazy. Oh, Ellie's been watching Freely the Banana Girl. It's hard to be 100% vegan. Yeah, sometimes it's hard. It's hard because of convenience. I think the rest of it is pretty easy. Like, what's my favourite vegan cheese? I love the cream cheeses, but I can't find a good solid cheese. That's actually true, Hayley. The cheese, like Scottish cream cheese, is really, really good. It tastes like Philadelphia still. But I found normal cheese quite hard. But I think when I first went vegetarian, I felt the same way about fake meat as well. I think because it's made with plants, it tastes a little bit too sweet to us at first because we used to like the bitterness of real meat and real cheese. I think if you don't eat cheese for about a week, buy the VO Life or Vio Life. That's what I buy. I have the mozzarella slices and the cheddar cheese slices. If you want to have it on like top of a pizza, you can just kind of just shred it. You can't grate it obviously because it's slices, but you don't really need it to, what's the word? You don't really need it to melt because it's already slices, so it's already that good kind of texture. If any of you guys follow me on Instagram, by the way, all of my everything I've got, I've probably got most social media websites. Everywhere's just Lizzie Tupman because it's not like there's no one else with that name, so it's just Lizzie Tupman on Instagram, Snapchat and all that, and I have like my vegan food on there, the VO Life and stuff like that. Oh, thank you, Ellie, you're so nice. Is orange your favourite hair colour you've done? Yeah, I think it is. When I went, I had green in my fringe about it was longer than that, 3 or 4 years ago, before I got a job, and I can't dye my hair now. I just find it kind of ridiculous. I think I've mentioned it in a few videos, but I can't dye my hair now, but I would love to have all green hair. I'd love to look like one of the elves off World of Warcraft. If anyone watches that, they have really like dark, adorable hair. Portal 2 with girlfriend and cheese talk. Nice Saturday. It's true. Why not? It's true. Talking about cheese, good food, playing games. Sounds like my kind of life. What kind of guitars do you have? I have a Westfield semi-acoustic. That sounds cool. I literally just have this, and it's an acoustic electric, Yamaha APX 500. And the reason I got it is because it looks kind of like one that Billy Joe has, except his doesn't say Yamaha on it. It's probably made by Gibson. It's probably worth about £5,000 rather than £200. And it says Billy Joe on the top rather than Yamaha. Wait, have I missed any questions? Let's double check. No, I haven't missed any questions. Woohoo! I'm not sure how long I'm going to be online. I did tell my mum I was going to go and watch Gotham with her, but I've been trying to sort this out for an hour. But I did say, like, if I'm on live stream all night, I might not be able to go down. See how late she wants to stay up. Just followed you. Thank you. I noticed you've kept this hair colour for a while. Yeah, it's because it's the only... This piece of hair is really annoying me, by the way. I've not been straightening my hair at all recently. Kept this hair colour a while because brown hair just feels boring on me because it's my natural hair colour. Blonde hair was quite high maintenance, like getting it bleached every 4 or 5 weeks. It's kind of painful and itchy. Ginger's just easy, and I can grow it nice and long. There's still some green in the ends, making my hair look dry, but it's not too bad. I had green hair, but school made me take it out. See, this is ridiculous. We're supposed to be free in these countries. We don't seem to get any actual freedom. How did you learn to sing so well? Thank you. That's Noel, a question from Noel, I think. Yeah, it must be Noel, surely. I always, for some reason, even though it's a normal name, I always presume that people have got fake names on the internet. They always kind of choose random names like Darth Vader and stuff. But no, singing, I always think people are lying when they say they're self-taught, but I was self-taught through listening to other people. My first inspiration was Michael Jackson, so it's kind of just the way when you're like 1 year old, you learn how to speak and you learn an accent and stuff off your parents. I learned how to pitch my voice by listening to Michael Jackson and copying off Michael Jackson kind of thing. And then I did go to some, it weren't vocal lessons, so if I say vocal lesson I'm lying, but it was like a pop group thing where he'd teach you warm-ups in like a group of like 10 people. So he wouldn't pay attention to one person's specific voice. He'd tell everyone like, today he'd have a piano and he'd be like, there, hang on, my mouth is like numb. Stuff like that. That's kind of... I talk too much. I got you into playing guitar, that's really cool. Made a video of your progression as a musician. Send me the video on Facebook messages. I do get the Facebook messages. The only time I don't reply is if someone just puts hi, because I'm not sure what to say. I'm kind of... Small talk makes me a bit anxious, whereas if someone messaged me something like, what's your opinion on like the presidential election or something like that, I'd be like, blah, 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 blah. But if someone says hi, I'm like, what do I do? I thought you were blonde. No, I've got green eyes, which is strange because the only person in my like close ancestors that has not brown eyes is my great grandma who had blue eyes, so I just turned out with green eyes, which is kind of weird. Did you see Basket Case sung by 109 Movies video? No, I've not seen that. Link me to that as well, Mikey. I missed a mock exam to go home and then dye my hair back brown. Aww. School. I have too many opinions on things like school and stuff and not being able to dye your hair. I'm Cody, by the way. Yeah, no. Don't worry, I recognise you from your picture thing on here. My fingers are actually hurting a bit, but if anyone has any recommendations, it's just gone 10 o'clock here, so I probably have about half an hour before the neighbours complain or something like that. But I don't know how many people know my original song called Lifted. I've been trying to record that recently as like a practice, so I'm going to try practice recording loads of songs and getting used to recording, then hopefully I'll be able to get MP3s up at some point. It's been a while, but I think I've been going about it wrong, trying to get like a perfect recording down and kind of freaking out if it goes wrong, so I need to like just record every day. From the rooftops, shimmering like a mountain above a stream, flowing like a river, warming from the inside like a dream. And I'm calling you out, come take my hand, I'm figuring it of my head to get away, to be in place, feel the power rising from the ground. Oh, abrupt end. Super glue on your fingertips. Is that a real trick to get your fingers to stop hurting? Hey Lizzie, just want to say that your comic videos... Oh, you like my comic videos? That's awesome. I knew it'd stick eventually. I was like, these comic book videos are getting... I don't know. This time last year, because I only uploaded once a month, it felt like I was getting a lot of views. I'd get like 1,000 views per video, but that was because I was only uploading once a month. Now I'm uploading 4 times a month. I'm getting between like 300 and 800 views a video, if you get what I mean, because it's spread out. And on the comic book videos, I was probably getting about 100 views, like really below average. But over the past week, I've actually got a few people saying they really like my comic book videos, which is freaking awesome. So thank you, Patricia, very much. Look at my strange thumb. Dirty, that, innit? Did you see Minority 905's Green Day discography medley? No, I've never seen any of these things. I'm not very awake on social media anymore. I'm getting too old for it now, I think. Where's the scrolly? Would you do a meetup? I would, and if you were the girl that asked Ollie Bomb, I'm going to ask her if she'd like to do one with me or something like that. But it depends on the place, because there's probably about 5 people in different cities in England that'd want to meet us, and then like 5 people in like New York that'd want to meet us or something. But like to try and get all of the people who'd actually want to meet us together somewhere would probably be pretty difficult, unfortunately. I'd love to though. Maybe I'll try and get to go on holiday with you sometime. I love you, Lizzie and Ollie Bomb. Awesome. Goosebumps, thank you. I love that, love it, yes. Well, not for pain, but if they hurt already. Oh right, for the hurting of the fingers. Kisses from Italy. Hello from Oldham, England. Very nice place. I don't use my YouTube as much, it doesn't get views, so I made a Facebook page for my music. Yeah, that's Facebook videos. They're apparently not good in the ways that they apparently say that they've got more views than they do. And also, if you ever pay to get more views, they apparently will stop sharing your video on people's homepages until you pay again to get more views and stuff like that. It's silly. You're not into comics, but you like my videos on them. That's cool. I think comic books are a thing that people are just interested in because it's like a story. It's kind of like storytelling. Your vocal skills are amazing. Thank you. I live 30 minutes on a train from Oldham. That's cool. I think so does Ollie, actually. But from the other direction. Yay, it's working now. Hello, Eliane. I hope I'm saying that right. Eliane. Tell me if I'm pronouncing it wrong. I'll need to learn these things. I need to be good. What's your favourite thing to do on a day off? I felt like I was going to get one of these questions and I'm going to go on with myself for like an hour. I like to see my boyfriend Connor a lot. We play Star Wars Battlefront or like Call of Duty or Dragon Ball Z. And then when I'm on my own, oh god, when I'm on my own, I sit at home and I see my parents quite a lot because I still live with my parents, so we'll go out for food sometimes. I love reading comic books, obviously, Dragon Ball Z mangas. I like watching Dragon Ball Z. I like watching YouTube, Good Mythical Morning, Freely the Banana Girl, and obviously playing music, recording and editing YouTube videos, and trying to record music with my pop filter. I feel like I'm looking very 90s, possibly, if that's the word. Very 90s. The 90s are coming back in now because it's been like 20 years or something since that whole thing. I never thought the 90s would come back around, but the whole baggy jeans and like thin crop top like Rachel Green and stuff like that is coming back in. Yay, I said it right. Awesome. It was Eliane, weren't it? Or Eliane. Friggin' hell. I'm gonna ruin it now. Is Rey a Skywalker or a Kenobi? I reckon Skywalker would be a bit too obvious. But she's got to be related to someone in some way, hasn't she? Maybe a Kenobi. I have no idea. There's people, I work with some really geeky people, by the way, and they said, is it more HD if I'm close up or less HD? But yeah, the people I work with said that they've like read already what the books, the Star Wars books that the new movies are going to be based off, with like Rey and stuff. So I wonder what they know. I think I'll keep my skinny jeans. Baggy pants are not for me. That's what I thought, but then when I see people like Jenna McDougall from Tonight Alive, she's wearing like a baggy pants and like a crop top. She looks so cute. I want to try it. What's your favourite movie? My favourite movies are pretty much anything with Jim Carrey in. Ace Ventura I was obsessed with as a kid. I'd always copy off him. I'm sorry. I've just been out for some food and I keep getting like dry mouth and stuff. The Truman Show is crazy interesting. If you haven't seen The Truman Show, you definitely have to see that. Yeah, what was I saying about Ace Ventura? When I was a kid, I'd do stuff like when I was at the doctor's office. I had 2 operations on my nose, and he was saying stuff to me like, do you want a blue one or a red one? And I didn't understand what he was saying, so I was just looking at him really confused. And then I said, hit the lights, and dropped on the floor and started charging at him like a bull, because that's apparently what you do when you don't understand what your doctor's trying to say and you watch way too many Jim Carrey movies. Do you like Catfish and the Bottlemen? I kind of do, because the singer really sounds like one of my good friends that I went to college with, because I went to like a music, well, not a music college, but I did music at a college, and he was a singer and he's got like the same accent. They were in a band called Arterix, kind of like Asterix in the sky, or like a spacey Asterix. I don't know what it is, but Arterix, because they got the band name by him accidentally writing Arterix instead of Asterix. But if you look him up, they should still have some music somewhere online, and he has a similar voice to the guy from Catfish and the Bottlemen, but they've been broke up for a while, unfortunately. I don't have any tattoos. All I have is this nose piercing. I don't know why. I've always been into them, but I think the permanent thing scares me off a bit. It's not the idea of needles and stuff, it's just the fact that it's permanent. I don't know. I think I'd change my mind about it. I came to Manchester for my birthday, and for the full weekend I tried to find you but not a sight. Oh, you should have just tweeted me or something. Like, I wouldn't find it creepy. I wouldn't find it creepy if you were just like, hi, I'm in Manchester, if you're in Manchester or something like that. I work at one of the Starbucks in Manchester. I'm not going to say which one, but if you ever see me in one of those, it's me. And I work almost every Saturday, unfortunately. Not Sundays, because that's my band practice day now, but every Saturday pretty much. Today I did a 6:30 till 3. Oh, I've got a story. Are you ready? A guy came in, and I was serving on my own because the person I was on work with was on his break. And a guy came in with sunglasses, massive sunglasses, and I was in the middle of serving someone else, and the person that I was already serving had like 2 sandwiches and 2 drinks that I was making, and it only took me about 2 minutes, but you can see people in the queue getting annoyed that they've got to wait longer than like 30 seconds before they get served. So I went up to the next guy after about 2 minutes of serving someone else, and he's looking at his phone like this with his sunglasses on. He goes, "Hi, what can I get for you?" "Large latte with an extra shot." "A large latte with an extra shot, yes." "Okay, would you like any sauce for this?" "No." "Okay, that's £6.44. That's literally what he did. And then when he gets to the end of the bar, and I give him everything, I say thank you, and he completely ignores me. Then when he gets outside, he tweets my work to try and get me in trouble and says how shockingly horrendous my service was today. And I said, I know I shouldn't have replied, by the way. I know I shouldn't have replied. But I replied just saying what were you actually disappointed about? Like, I was trying to talk to you, but you was on your phone and you was ignoring me. And then I said thanks and you ignored me again. And he said, well, you should have at least apologised for the wait that I had, or at least said thank you for waiting, because I did not have to wait. And then I went on the guy's Twitter profile, and his background picture is the Kardashians and stuff, and he addresses to himself as Lord William. So that's why you should never get a job at a coffee shop. The end. Oh, I've got some questions here. Oh no, I'm scrolling, by the way. I'm not just ignoring everyone. Lizzie's awesome. Thank you, Amanda. I'm sure you are awesome too. And your hair looks cool. I can only see it in the little icon, but your hair looks cool. I do piercings professionally. That's cool. Pull a Scott Pilgrim. I don't even know what that means. I've seen the movie, but I've forgotten what I was talking about 2 minutes ago because that's how bad my what's the word is. I just got my nose done. It was so sore. Oh, Katrina. It's hard work. It really is. This little thing. I still have a bit of a fluid build up on it, which is kind of where it gets like a lump around it and it just looks really gross. I've just been cleaning it with salt water and soaking it in chamomile tea, but I don't think you're supposed to do that straight away. Hey Lizzie, you know Pac-Man? I don't know what you mean, Cody. I'm too slow for things like this. Samantha showed me a cute duck. Scott Pilgrim's so good. I love Scott Pilgrim. What's your band? My old band was Running with Lions. I love the fact that Samantha knew that. That's crazy. Yeah, I used to be in a band called Running with Lions, but we broke up. I think it was actually 2 years ago now. Yeah, it's March, so we broke up 2 years ago, and I've been looking for a new band since then. And I technically do have one together now, but we're trying to not like jinx it. We're trying to like take it slow and do things properly so we have everything ready. And also the drummer that's in my band, it doesn't think he's going to be able to stay for very long because he's got like his own he runs the place where we practice, so he's got to do that, and he's also got 2 other bands so that he's already been in for like years, and he's only just joined our band as kind of like a favour. How rude of him. Yeah, exactly. Do you still colour your hair with Lush henna? No, I just tried that once, but I noticed that my scalp was a little bit sensitive afterwards. It's kind of like because there was all that weight on my hair, it was kind of like having dreadlocks for a day or something. It's crazy. I hate those kinds of people. Yeah, I would have done the same thing. I know. People are just really impatient. It's retail. And it is really pathetic. I've actually had someone do that before. When I was at the old place I used to work, same business but just a different shop, different area. My manager said to this group of lads, about 6 lads, like, if you're not buying anything, can you leave, basically? And they was like, we bought something 6 hours ago, or something. Like seriously, they bought 1 or 2 drinks like 6 hours ago, and they were all still sat in the cafe. So my manager had like, not an argument, but she seems really argumentative. She's got one of them kind of strong personalities. And I just said to him, like, why do you not have respect for people? She's a manager trying to run a business. And they started tweeting Starbucks UK saying how horrible the manager is at Market Street and stuff. Like, she could have lost a job or something because of pathetic people like that. What's your favourite drink? I don't drink anything alcoholic. I pretty much just drink water all day, every day. Orange juice is really nice. And I really love soya lattes with a flavour like vanilla or toffee nut flavour or something like that. But I'm trying not to have too much coffee as well, so I've been having a bit of decaf, which sounds really stupid, but been trying. I downloaded your EP. I don't have it. Oh, the Running with Lions EP. I'm not sure whether you mean my like the little songs I had out or the Running with Lions EP, but it probably was the Running with Lions EP. Here's a secret. They were pissed off with me for trying to put that EP on YouTube because they said people could stream it for free. And I was like, why does that matter? As long as people are going to get the music. I don't care whether people get it for free or not, because we're not exactly going to be making money out of it anyway. It's just silly. They were annoyed with me for trying to show people our music. Like, should we just keep it a secret? Saltwater's doing the trick. Yeah. And 2 tattoos. My boyfriend has loads of tattoos. He seems to take care of them pretty well. Decaf is nice. It actually is. It tastes less bitter. It's weird. Cats or dogs? I had a cat for about 20, nearly 20 years. So I prefer cats. I just find them really easy. I literally would describe myself as a cat person because I just want to come home, eat some food, chill out, and like go to sleep. I don't like loud noises. I don't like when little kids run over to you and poke you and scream around and stuff. It just makes me annoyed. It just makes me want to go away somewhere. Whereas dogs are always in your face and they love little kids and they love running around and playing and stuff. I don't have the energy. I'm, a hermit. something like that. My lips look really strange because I've been biting them. It's a habit. Oh yeah, Running with Lions. Yeah, the Running with Lions EP. Wait, where can you download it? I think if you search, if you go on official RWL on YouTube, I think it's on there, but I'm not sure. But I'm definitely going to be releasing some better music than that. Because I'm not sure if it asks you to pay for anything, don't pay for it, because I don't know who's getting that money. Because I paid my £100 towards the recording of the EP, but never got anything back. So don't pay for it. Get it for free. Obviously, it's music. It's made. What tattoos does he have? He started getting tattoos when he was like 15 because he was just a silly boy, as they all are. I'm only joking. He has, across his knees, he's got The Kids We Used to Be, which is a song from, I always forget the name. It's one of his favourite bands that I forget the name of all the time because I'm a weirdo. Yeah, it's called The Kids We Used to Be. He has a little Wu-Tang symbol because he likes Wu-Tang Clan. He has the word Parsman as a joke on the top of his leg, which his friend did. He has the words Guilt Trip, which is the name of his band. He has a lion on his ribs, and he has a big fox on his front of his arm there. A musician who doesn't like loud noise, is that even legal? If it's good music, I like loud noise. Well, it depends. If it's hurting my ears, I don't like it. No, if I'm going to like a gig or in the car singing along and stuff, it's got to be loud. It can't be quiet. Quiet music in the car is just useless. Nothing worse than having a dog next door that never stops barking. Exactly, they're so loud. Calm down, chill out, be like a cat. Go and eat some food and go to sleep and get petted just like this. How long have you been together? That was a really weird noise I just made. We have been together since August 2013. So like nearly 3 years, I think. Do you have Snapchat? I do. It's just my name again, Lizzie Tupman at Snapchat or whatever. You know what I mean? Search it on the thing, Lizzie Tupman. All of my things are just Lizzie Tupman if you ever want to find me anywhere. The main thing I seem to post about is like comic books and food, like food that I've cooked or places that I've gone to eat. The reason I don't post about music that much is because I have to just print screen things I've found somewhere else and post it on my page, which I feel like copying. Like a lot of these pages now, they're all just sharing each other's things and reposting it, and it's just like everyone's just trying to get a laugh. Another turning point, the fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, direct to where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, and in the end it's right. I hope you have the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind. Hang it on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. My fingers. That was an ow, my fingers, not an ow. Ooh, I have more questions. It's crazy. I think they just might all come at once. What are you doing tomorrow, Lizzie? Tomorrow I'm recording in the morning. Actually, I'm getting a bit of breakfast with my mum. And then I'm going to try recording a song, see how that goes. Who knows? Technology is my worst enemy. and then I'm gonna have some dinner with my mum and my sister. I might be seeing Connor. I hope I'm seeing Connor, but I'm not sure yet because of our unfortunately busy schedules. Oh, I'm not sure if that's the same person that asked. Yeah, I think it is. What did you think of the Deadpool movie? I thought it was amazing. I think I mentioned it in my most recent video that I uploaded today. I did like my favourite movie of the month, and I went to see Deadpool on Valentine's Day and I thought it was amazing. I've been a fan of the Deadpool comics for like a year and a half, pretty much. About 6 months after I started reading comics, I started reading Deadpool comics, and I didn't think I was going to like it, but he's actually really funny. I think the movie's great. Ryan Reynolds did a really good job, and I didn't really expect to like Ryan Reynolds, but it's definitely like the role of a lifetime, and he's so happy about it as well, which is really cool. Sorry about the yawns. How do you find band members? I usually use joinmyband.com, but it hasn't proved that great. The guitarist that I've been working with for like a year and a half, I found on Join My Band, I think. And the girl was through... I have a girl bassist at the moment, which is really cool. And I know her because the bassist in my old band, Running with Lions, knew her. So it's like through a mutual friend. Batman or Superman? Batman. Batman is my favourite DC character. The Batman movies and my Christian Bale obsession was what got me into reading comic books. And then since then I've kind of moved on to Marvel, which is kind of weird. Nearly past, you might get done. Oh no, I'm going to get in trouble. I'm going to get in trouble, eh? Let's see what else I've got here. Watch Billy Joel play that live in Tokyo. I think I've seen that video actually. Trying to get through these questions. I don't want to miss any. Good riddance, heart. Woo. This is the first cover I saw of yours. That's cool. I never knew. It was like probably 2 years ago. When I recorded that cover, I called it like a Green Day week because I recorded, I think it was 4 Green Day covers within a week. This is back when I used to just go to college and I didn't have a job, but I still had to kind of cram it in. I think I recorded Good Riddance. I wanted to record them all in different places as well, like set yourself goals or whatever. I think I had Tuesday and Wednesday off. So on Tuesday I recorded Brain Stew and Good Riddance in my room, and then on Wednesday I got my mum to help me and she took me to record JAR and Macy's Day Parade. So in case you didn't know that, there is a Green Day playlist on my YouTubes. Cool Lizzie. Oh, it's a baby. I miss days off. Yeah, I get the feels. Tomorrow I always get Sundays off. Well, almost always get Sundays off for band practice, but not got it tomorrow with it being Mother's Day. Deadpool was so good, that is true. You should cover more of MCR. I think I get it's a bit depressing sometimes covering MCR. Do you listen to Hailstorm? I've heard of them quite a few times, but I've never listened to them. I think they're a bit too kind of metal for me. Are you excited for Doctor Strange? I've not heard that that's coming out with Benedict Cumberbatch, but I will check it out, Emily. And thank you for the drop, if that's the word. You know, when someone drops you, I don't know. Anyway, I like The Punisher. I've heard of him, but I still don't know who it is. I only seem to know like the really mainstream comic books. Christian Bale. That's my interpretation of that love art face. You covered a ton of them. I subscribed to you then. It was when Uno, Dos and Trey were being released. Yeah, it's true. You should cover Deadbeat Holiday. I covered it, but I think it might sound better. Thank you. I don't remember that song for some reason. I have the worst memory ever. Because I'm in the world of Green Day, I'm kind of young. I got into them about a year after American Idiot, so I downloaded American Idiot and was like, this is cool, and then tried downloading all their other, I think it was 6 albums, and then they released another album not long after that, and then they released 3 albums 2 years after that, so I'm still like, I don't know all the songs that well. I know most of the songs really well. I think I know the lyrics to probably about 90% of the songs by now, but not all of them. I remember Macy's Day Parade in your mum's classroom. You guys have a really good memory. I wish I had a better memory so I could remember everyone's names and faces, because like, this is how bad my face recognition is, by the way. I'm not actually lying, and I don't just like ignore people ever. I worked with a girl for 6 months in the coffee shop, and then she came back to the coffee shop like 6 weeks after she left, and I was like, I kind of recognise you, but like I can't think of where I know you from or your name. And she was like, I literally quit working here about 6 months ago, like I worked with you for like months. And I was like, right, I just can't recognise people's faces unless they've got the same shirt and hairstyle and they have like their Twitter username across the forehead or something. It's just useless. I need to start talking to people more and use like patterns to remember people's faces and names or something. That's young. I got into them after Awesome as Fuck came out. Yeah, I was 12, I think, when American Idiot came out, maybe 11. It's crazy times. I need film, TV series recommendations, help. Ooh, Dragon Ball Z. If you go, don't tell anyone I told you this. If you go to SaiyanWatch.com, it's spelled SAIYNAN, SaiyanWatch.com. That has all Dragon Ball Z on it, but because it's obviously a bit like illegal or whatever, I think. I'm not sure. Anyway, you get pop-ups on there. But the thing is, Dragon Ball Z is hard to come across. It's not like you can just find it on Netflix or you can just go and get the DVD from like HMV or something. Like, you have to find a website like this that has it on. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, Dragon Ball Z. If you haven't seen Breaking Bad yet, watch that. The Big Bang Theory is actually surprisingly really, really funny. Deadpool's a great movie. Pretty much anything with Jim Carrey in is a great movie. Obviously, there's like the Harry Potters, the Lord of the Rings. There's... I do remember Cody now. I remember your face and name, I think. By I think, I mean if I met you in real life, I think I would recognise your face and name. But on pictures, I do remember your face and name. The Walking Dead. Someone said The Walking Dead as an TV recommendation for you, Emily. Mikey said The Walking Dead. I've still not watched it. I read one of the comic books and it was really depressing, so I was like, this is too deep for me. I watched Naruto on a site for a while until it got shut down. That sucks. It's annoying. But like, where are we supposed to find these things otherwise? Does this video save afterwards to YouTube? I think it does. I will hope it does. And I hope I don't get in trouble for singing songs or anything like that. I don't think you'd remember me. I'm going to try and remember your face. I'm going to stalk you or something after this. Ellie and Emily Ryan and Elianne. They all begin with E. We've got Elizabeth. That's this one. Ellie, Emily, Elianne. It's crazy. Emily's seen The Walking Dead and is impressed. I should probably watch it, but I don't know. My dad watches it, but my boyfriend said it's a bit deep. I don't know. Everyone should watch the film Apocalypta on Netflix, by the way. I'm going to put this away now, because I'm probably going to have to be quiet for a minute and then get to bed. Hulu has a lot of anime on there. It also has Naruto and Dragon Ball Z. That's cool. Hulu. I'll have a look-see. Your Instagram is CheesemanX without the E after the cheese. I will find you. Try and be quiet. CheesemanX. I'm gonna find you. Found you. I'll recognise your face. I promise. I can't promise that actually. I don't recognise my own face sometimes. But I will try. Naruto is on Go Anime if you didn't finish watching it. Oh, that's a recommendation for, I think it was Cody that said that they've missed out on seeing the end of that. When can we all get autographed postcards? I have no idea how to do things like that. I'm still trying to work out how to record my own music. But when I do record my own music, I'd definitely like to send out like some free CDs or something to, like, I don't know, do like a competition, send out free stuff. Otherwise it'll end up costing me a crap ton of money. She's seen the 100. Ellie doesn't have Twitter. Twitter ain't that great to me. I recommend Game of Thrones as a TV show recommendation. That's from Nico to Ellie. I've not seen Game of Thrones either. That's another one that my dad watches that I don't watch. Merlin is a great TV show. And do you watch Supernatural? I watched, I think, all of Supernatural up until like the 7th series, I think it was. A lot of people think it should have stopped after the 4th series, and I think it probably should have stopped after the 4th series, to be honest with you. But I was obsessed with it at one point. Like, about 2 years ago, I didn't even want to leave the house because I was watching Supernatural. Can I download cheat codes for said competition so I can win? I don't know. Maybe I'll get Connor to do some secret cheat codes and get them on some websites and stuff. That would be funny. Oh dear. I would need to get good with technology and like doing all these kind of things. Like the other day I went with Olibomb and she was sending out some packages. I think it's from an app where you can like buy and sell with different people, and she was sending them off, and I was like, I would have no idea. I wouldn't even know to go to the post office that we were at to try and do that. And then she's like getting all these postcodes and like letting him know how much weight is in it. So like, how do you know to do these things? I don't know. Thanks for the follow, said Ellie. It's alright, no worries. Seen all these TV shows everyone's recommending. I think I need to get out more. Oh, just watch random ones. That's what Connor does. Sometimes they end up being really good. Lock. What's awkward? I'm confused. Oh, Awkward, the TV show, right. I get it. It's that one on MTV. I think I saw a little bit of that one. 52 minutes. I've been here for ages. Hang on. Uno secondo. Okie dokie. Well, I think my mum's just gone to bed and I'm not gonna keep bothering her and stuff like that. I also did watch all of American Horror Story, by the way, and it was awesome. So I'm gonna go now, but I think you guys should like add each other on Facebook or something and keep recommending TV shows and stuff to each other. So thank you very, 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 very much for coming down and watching me for the past like 50 minutes. It's actually been really fun. I used to do this on YouNow a lot and then stopped for a while because it seemed like complicated and it kept freezing up on me. But I definitely want to do more YouTube ones. And yeah, it was really cool that you came here to say hi and stuff. And thanks for the help and putting up with the audio troubles earlier. And yeah, it was really nice talking to you all. You're all really nice, cool, awesome people. So yeah, have a really nice night or day if you're from Texas or America or somewhere like that. Or America, if Texas isn't part of America. Anyway, and I will see you again soon, hopefully. Let me just try and figure out how to close this. And bye-bye.